something that will leave a permanent mark, you know, for the fans, for whatever entertainment is worth. I went to a stunt woman's award show recently. Actually, it was a charity thing for an organization that the stunt women support. And there were so many Sarah Connors in the room from the Universal ride. You know, I mean, I would walk around and people go, "Oh, I play Sarah Connor," and someone else would go, "Oh, me too." And then it was like a whole group of Sarah Connors, and I was like, right on, you know, I'm like the godmother of Sarah Connors.
So do you really appreciate the fans, or is there ever a time when they just become a little much?
Never too much for me.
Oh, well, that's wonderful to hear.
There's no such thing as too much. And, you know, people come up to you and tell you that they love you. I mean, I don't understand why there's a problem with that. You know, don't we all love to come up and say that we like, you know, that we love people to come up and love us, you know? It's pretty straightforward.
And so, have you had an opportunity to try the Terminator rides?
I did see T2 3D. Is there another one?
I believe that's the one.
Yeah, I didn't see T2 3D until about 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I went with my sister and her children, and they did not know what they were seeing. They were very young, and so she hadn't prepared them, which I think was a mistake, because this little girl, 10 years old, is sitting, you know, we're in the middle of the show. She sees that, she looks over at me and she goes, "How are you doing that?" So it was an interesting way to see it, you know, through the eyes of a kid.
All right. And if I can ask one final question,
yes.
How, if you were approached and they said, "We're doing a revamp, a reboot of the series, we want you to play some kind of role," would you accept a role in a reboot of the series?
You know, I actually thought that they would approach me at some point, because I thought it would be...
With Salvation, for example?
Well, no, with the series.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that it would be a great opportunity to introduce a new character, a mentor, or you know, a rival or something. You know, I thought that they would probably do that. It didn't happen. But yes, I'm devoted to the franchise. I think that I'm more devoted to James Cameron as a director. So
brilliant director.
Yeah. So I think that it would have to be a combination of, you know, people and a part that was worth playing, and then I'd be in a second.
Oh, wow. You know what? I just got a really great question for the viewers. I hope I can ask it.
You got it.
What do you think of Avatar so far?
I saw 16 minutes of it. That's all I've seen. And I think it's incredible. I mean, you know, I'm not a great predictor of, you know, what people are going to want to see. But I found that the footage was fascinating and, you know, and new in a way that, you know, I wish him all the best.
Well, thank you very much for answering these questions. And, you know, we talked about Terminator this entire time, but I'd like to give you an opportunity. Is there anything new that you're working on that you'd like to tell us about?
Comedy.
Really? Tell us.
The Final Frontier. I have a comedy that'll be coming out by March, sometime between January and March, a little independent called Holy Water, which is the story of 4 Irishmen who heist a truck of Viagra. It's a little Viagra heist movie and adorable beyond words. And then I just finished a film called Refuge, which is also a comedy, very dark comedy. One of the best parts I've had in my career. I mean, absolutely a dream role. So we hope they work.
Wow, well, for you to say dream role and one of the best roles of my career, that is very exciting. I'm going to have to check that one out myself, and hopefully the people at home will check this one out too. Thank you so much for talking to us. It was a pleasure. Shane, back to you.